No, seriously, we can't do this.
I know.
Get him out.
No, we're not gonna step to him.
You won't step to him because
Get him out.
He's really gonna step to him.
Get him out.
We're not doing this.
Get him out. Get him out.
All right, folks. I am finally back from Dubai, but you know we don't just stop. We keep going, and I'm here in Austin, Texas, with two men that are not only some of the highest level coach and boxer in the YouTube boxing scene, but now turned full Texans. Kenny, can I get a Texas?
Howdy, partner. Howdy, beach.
There it is, folks. That's a Kenny Cowboy over there. But yes, I'm here with King Kenny and Daily Perales. They're fighting this Saturday on Misfits number 3. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So, fellas, Daily, I'm going to start with you, man. I just saw you. We were just doing this in Dubai, man. It feels like just a couple days ago, because it was just a couple days ago. How has been the transition now? You just came off a Floyd Mayweather card. Your fighter, Deji, in the main event. And now you're coming right back with your brother, Kenny. What's it been like these last couple days, man?
Crazy. I haven't even processed the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't seem real. And after the fight, they all went out to celebrate.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, I can't even celebrate. I got to catch a flight in a few hours.
Yeah.
So, but I've just promised, like, Deji, I'll catch up with him after all this is done. And we're going to reflect and watch the fight back and stuff.
I know it had to mean a lot to you, not only because it was Floyd, but you were animated in that corner, right? There was no games being played. Floyd was trying to play a lot of mind games with you guys, but it just showed, like, the dedication you have to your fighters, whether it's Kenny, whether it's, Deji, whether it's your pro guys. I loved that, man. I was sitting there ringside, and I would peek into the corner. And whoever told Deji to do push-ups, by the way, genius.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
it was a little scary because I was like, oh,
it was me.
Okay, so
because I see Floyd clowning around in the corner doing pad work and stuff like that. And I thought, man, we have to do something here.
Yeah.
I said, get down, do some push-ups, man.
Oh, and it got his attention, too, because he took a little peek over the shoulder. But no, it was great to see, and I got a full appreciation of the dedication and the depths you'll go to for your fighter, man, because that was a fight that Deji really should never have been competitive in, and he still landed shots. The only guy to mark up Floyd as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people say, but Floyd was just clowning. Floyd wasn't going hard or whatever like that. And I understand that because it's exhibition. But for someone like Deji, who's still learning the game and is inexperienced, a Floyd Mayweather at 20-30%, it feel like it's 100% to someone like him. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So if Floyd was fighting me in an exhibition, then I could understand everyone going, oh, he's taking it easy, he's clowning around, you know?
No, I could, even with Floyd just going whatever percentage he was, it was scary to watch in person. I've never gotten to see that kind of level of feinting, that just being able to have people bite on your every move. He's a genius.
That's what I took from it, from watching him on TV my whole life. And then even at 20-30%, the way he puts shots together and the way he moves, it's just it just flows. It's like, effortless.
Well, listen, it was a great time, obviously. Congrats to Deji and you guys for putting together not only a great game plan, but putting him in a great mindset, because there was a lot to deal with there. And while that one was an exhibition, now we have a title defense on our hands. Kenny, man, show him the belt, bro. And that's some hardware, man. That's some hardware.
That's it. The cruiserweight title. International.
International Cruiserweight ICB champion in the building.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man? We're here for fight week. You've been out here for a week.
Climatized, feel good. Feels like I'm back at home.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask about that because you fought twice, but it's been in
the
UK.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to be any kind of adjustment? Like you said, you got the cowboy hat, you're feeling at home.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, huh?
No, it's not a big deal. I mean, obviously we came here a week earlier.
Smart.
Just so we can climatize and get used to the time zone and stuff. So now my body's like fully adjusted, so I'm good.
And the weather now, it's usually Texas hot weather, nice. It's all cold.
And
so
it's
you're
basically the same like London, the weather,
Exactly. Well, listen, man, I want to ask you this because it's always fun to see how guys have evolved. And I've been watching. You really haven't taken a break since the Sensei fight, right?
Yeah, I haven't.
Just been right back in the gym. So I want to ask you, where you're at right now, the King Kenny of today, the champ, what would he do to the Kenny that was ready to fight Sensei at that point? How much better have we gotten?
He would let his hands go more.
Okay.
It would actually hurt the Kenny that fought Sensei.
Okay.
Definitely letting my hands go more. That's what would be different, and more rights as well. I've been working on the right.
Yeah.
So I probably would have knocked my old self out with the right.
There you go. There you go. And listen, you're already a long, like very lanky guy that is a great jab. I think one of the things that gets underestimated about you is his jab.
Yeah.
And I've talked to Sensei about it in private, and I don't think he minds me saying it. He was like, that's the hardest thing I've had to deal with in a fight. He's like, no one's had a jab that's been able to just really disrupt me.
Well, that's kind of built in our system,
Yeah.
in our family. Like the jab, if you go to my older brothers, that every one of them has that jab.
Yeah.
And it's just been passed down,
Yeah.
that jab, you know. Even
generation, the generational jab.
Yeah. But obviously that's the best weapon you can have in boxing.
Exactly. So. The feet and the jab are the best weapons in boxing, and obviously Kenny's taking advantage of it. You know, I want to talk to you now that we are here. It is fight week, defending the title.
Yeah.
You got DK money.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about your opponent? I'm sure you guys are very studied. I know the game plans you guys put in are always in depth. Have you seen him? I know you guys watched him today in the open workout. What did you see out of him, and what are you looking for in this fight from DK?
So when I saw DK Money in the open workout, I saw someone. Sorry, I think I just saw Faze Sensei walking.
Yeah, Sensei's walking through. What's up, Sensei?
Don't mind me.
He's just looking for stuff.
Bro, what are you?
I know you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, bro.
He's not coming in here, is he?
No, I don't know. Sensei was just looking for something.
I'm not gonna do the interview until I'm not gonna.
We're good.
You have to leave, bro.
Oh, because it's a happy punch deal.
Yeah.
We're good.
Bro, no, we gotta hash this out now. He was this happened earlier.
I think it's because
For
the
fuck's-
happy punch thing. That's why. But
Bro, what
we'll
is this
do
guy
it.
doing?
No,
We'll do it after.
But especially like all the shit you were chatting before as well about judges and all that stuff.
Bro, but that
and
was just a
controversial.
joke, bro. That was just a joke.
It wasn't a joke.
Yeah, but
You basically
we'll do it
said
later.
that I rigged the fight. That's what you were trying to say.
Yeah, I did say that because that's what happened.
That's not what happened, bro.
But that was a joke. That was earlier, bro.
Listen, bro.
We'll chop it up. We'll do it later.
No, seriously, we can't do
I
this.
know.
interview.
We'll
Get
get
him
step
out.
to me?
No. We're not
Get
gonna
him
step.
out.
you
No,
won't
no.
step to him because
Get him out.
He's really gonna step to me, bro.
Get him out.
We're not doing this.
Get him out. Get him out. Out.
Easy. Son of a bitch. You guys gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Oh my god, bro. What the hell is wrong with y'all,
I'm
man?
gonna go finish that pizza. Good shit. Good job. Really believable. Bro, when I first walked in, I was
Dude.
an actor.
My heart.
I was like, you gotta tell Daily, but then I saw other people in here. I'm like, oh shit, bro, you gotta make sure you told everybody.
Bro, my heart is just,
His heart is beating. He's touching his heart.
God, man. I was like, there's no shot this is actually happening.
Oh man.
Fair play. Y'all played that well, man. Because when I got here, they were like, yo, they wouldn't want to talk to us. I was like, what? All right. Fair play. Fucking assholes, man. Unbelievable stuff. Y'all are with it, man. All right.
DK money.
DK
Oh yeah,
money.
back to DK Money. Sorry.
Fucking crazy. So DK Money, you guys saw him at the open workouts, right? Was there anything that you guys saw that you're like, we have to watch out for this, as much as we don't necessarily, we only had one fight, we don't really know what to look for?
Yeah,
What did
because the
you see?
second one we didn't really see much of the fight. He got headbutted, but I would say he's got better.
Yeah.
He's definitely got better.
Well, he's
but-
at Tin Goose over in LA, and that's a pretty prominent gym. Timber's out there as well, so it's
Yeah.
somewhat of a similar kind of coaching background over there. So.
Exactly. So, but it's nothing that I haven't seen before. Nothing that's going to be a threat.
Yeah.
So we're going to be ready for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be more than ready for him.
I was gonna say, there's something, man, and I don't know what it is about your guys' mentality, and when you go into fights, that it doesn't, to me, feel like it really matters who it is. You guys have this approach that you do your homework, but it's more you guys, right? Because Kenny is still in this phase now where he's still building as a boxer, and all the tools we're starting to put in place, and not just use them on the pads, but understanding how to use them in the fight. Is that something that you guys are more obviously worried about? Not even worried, but working on him and whoever the opponent is, to face, to body, but we don't really, it's not about them. We're trying to get better with each fight.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because if you put in the work and you dedicate yourself and you study and you work on your craft day in, day out, and then it doesn't matter who's in front of you. Yeah. It shouldn't matter, really. And he's surrounded by, you know, good people. One thing as me as a coach, I do these things like, for example, if he's in the gym and I've got my pro fight, one of my pros, like that's Martin over there, he's 7-0, super middleweight.
Yeah.
I sometimes will let him just do his thing.
Yeah.
And let him coach him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wanted him to see it from, obviously I used to fight, but I want him to see it from someone that's actively fighting right now as a professional, and see it from that perspective and that point of view. And I think that has helped him as well. So it's not just my coaching, it's like his surroundings, you know, so he can really understand the game. And he's just like a mini version of Martin now. Yeah. You know what I mean? The way he approaches fights, his mentality, you know, his whole demeanor, the way he jokes around as well at the right times. So yeah, that's what it's about.
Kenny, I want to ask you, this is something that I think is one of the most fun questions I get to ask guys. What is your why? Like, you have the beta squad, you have all of these things you could be doing, right? And I'm sure you'd have a lot of fun doing, and you do with your crew, but why boxing? Why is this what you've decided to, and I can clearly see that this is something you want to continue doing at a high level. Why is that?
I love the sport. I really love the sport. I didn't realize how much I actually loved the sport till I started training. And on top of that, I want to, you know, be the best in the whole YouTube boxing scene. And to do that, I have to always be in the gym, always learning. Yeah, that's my why. I just want to be the best YouTube boxer.
Speaking of that, obviously you're not looking past DK, and you guys obviously are very focused on him. Yeah. Is there a name? Is there somebody you guys look to? Because listen, you're in the most stacked division in YouTube boxing. Let's be honest about it. There's the Slims, the Salt Poppies. Obviously, Deji's off the table. That's your guy. But there's the Jay Swinglers. There's other guys that I saw. Faze Jarvis in Dubai. He's a big boy now.
He looks big there.
He says, I'm in that. I want those guys now. I want those 170, 175 guys. So there's a lot of names out there. Is there somebody that you look to and say, you know, obviously, again, you're not overlooking DK, but who would be that next name that you want to go after and say, I'm better than him, I'm going to go get him?
So definitely Jay Swingler. I think I definitely want to fight him next. Yeah, that's a good stylistic, you know, matchup for me.
And actually, Jay Swingler will be actually a more perfect fight for him than any other fight he's had at the moment, because for temper, southpaw, long, tall. You know, for a first fight, that's someone that's never tough. Faze Sensei, all the experience that he had.
I will stand by the best guy in the scene.
Exactly,
he's still the best.
Jakes
and then he had to overcome a few difficult moments in that fight.
Yeah, early.
You know,
the fight starts. Boom.
And then even this fight. So even though people will probably say he's the favorite, Kenny, but he's fighting another southpaw.
Enemy territory.
Yeah,
Cross
exactly.
lines too, and again, southpaw that you guys haven't seen a lot from.
Exactly.
Too,
yeah.
Right?
So if it was to be Jay Swingler, that's going to be the first orthodox fighter that's, you know, more or less his level.
Similar level, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's when you'll see the best version of him.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Kenny, this question gets asked to Daly a lot, so I want to ask you. Everybody asks Daly, oh, what's it like training your brother? You know, and I've asked him that, you know.
Yeah.
And he gets to answer that, and it's always a great answer for him. But what is it like being trained by your brother? Because I know that it's a different relationship now, right?
Yeah.
So what is it like, Dan?
It's brutal. It's definitely brutal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of thought that goes into it, and it's very like technical as well. Like we go down to the small detail of everything. We like analyze everything, and then put it all together in sparring. So it's and a lot of homework as well. A lot of going back, watching, you know, old videos, old boxing videos. So
why do you think he takes that time and dedicates that for you?
Because he's a real one, isn't it?
He's a real one. It's because, in my opinion, without saying it, he sees what I think the rest of us are starting to see, and he saw it before all of us did. There was something in there, and not only because you're family, but because you have that skill.
Yeah.
And it's just really cool to see two brothers do it, man, because I have brothers. I unfortunately don't get to train them or be around them, so I know it means a lot to both of you guys. And
I like challenges.
That's another thing,
I thrive on being under pressure. I thrive on, you know, those big challenges. With professional boxers, they've come from a background of amateur boxing So yes, I've taken them on from the beginning of their pro careers, and it's a total different sport when you're training pros.
Right.
But I think it's more rewarding, I would say, at this stage, to turn someone that's never boxed before into the way they look now.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, when you guys got that decision versus Sensei, I don't think I've ever seen a human jump higher than Daly did.
Yeah.
That vertical was some NFL level I was like, he just jumped over the moon, son. But it was a great moment for you guys. Now I go back and I love studying this scene. I know you guys do too. And I go back and watch those things, and it just shows me the passion you guys have. And I know you're going to bring that into this fight, and we'll wrap up here with you guys. How, without giving too much away, because I heard you say today it's an easy knockout. How do you get this done? Is this going to be an easy fight? Is this going to be an early knockout? Is this going to be you showing those skills early, maybe playing a little bit and then dropping him, or are we going to try to get some time in there? What are we thinking?
Well, I said earlier I'm going to headbutt him.
You're going to coach?
Yeah.
You're going to remind him?
The other, he got headbutt there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get him
gonna
there.
double it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Daly, is that okay with you? He goes in with the...
No, it's not okay.
Okay.
He'd get his ass disqualified and lose his belt.
Yeah. Got to keep the hardware.
I never tell my fighters to look for knockouts,
Yep.
because that's when you run into something yourself. So it's about being smart, being intelligent, but when the opening is there, blood.
Take it, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Kenny, your last words to DK Money. You're going to see him tomorrow, first time face-to-face. What do you got to say?
So DK Money, be ready, man. Be ready. It's going to be a great fight.
There it is, folks. He is fighting this Saturday. Misfits number 3, DAZN Boxing. Make sure you guys buy those tickets on sale now, and we will see you then. Kenny, appreciate you. Daly, as always.
Yeah.
Don't ever pull that shit ever again. Scared me like that. But we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.